It's the last month of the year, and it wouldn't be 2021 without a dramatic ending. This month is characterized by a Pluto and Venus conjunction in Capricorn, instigating profound and passionate moments. Still, whenever Pluto interacts with other planets, there's a tendency for that planet's characteristics to be blown out of proportion. This is happening in your fourth house of home and family, symbolizing an obsession with comfort. You may try a bit too hard to stay within your comfort zone, but Capricorn is not necessarily the sign to deliver ease. The sign's influence will make the ease that you're looking for one that will have to be achieved through great effort. This doesn't mean that your well-deserved rest is not coming, but there may be a few things that need to be done before you can get to it. The new moon this month is the last solar eclipse of Sagittarius for the next 18 years. This is happening in your third house of education and communication. This moon will also be closely conjunct with Mercury, instigating your curiosity. It's essential to be mindful of the questions you ask during this time. Some of them you may not be ready to hear the answers for. With that being said, there's nothing more useful than getting rid of expectations at this time. There's a chance that what you think the outcome of certain situations will be will significantly surprise you. Even if the result is more favorable than you expect, there's a chance that the disappointment of failed expectations could prevent you from truly enjoying your blessings. So let go and just live day by day. Further down the month, Mars will be square with Jupiter. This transit is happening between your second and fifth house. This is all about extravagant moments and a lust for life. Still, you should try to keep things chill, as this transit tends to be the instigator of reckless behavior. The motto here is that it's not because something is fun that you should do it. Especially if it involves an investment of time, money, or resources, it's best to keep things light. That's not to say you shouldn't celebrate. It is the holiday season, after all. Keep in mind that there's a possibility you may get carried away and overdo it, though. After Mars is done with Jupiter, it will change signs and move into Sagittarius, consequently being conjunct with the south node of the moon, Ketu, for a few days. This is happening in your third house of communication and learning. There may be some difficulties expressing yourself or find the energy to debate or be in any form of argument. This is an excellent transit to avoid fights, but sometimes discussions must be had. Be careful not to be too avoidant of arguments, because some matters can't wait until you find the courage to speak up. Even if you feel like you're at a loss for words, make an attempt to get them out. Even if you're not the one doing most of the talking, at least try to be receptive. The last Saturn-Uranus square of the year will happen between your 5th and 8th house. Chances are, this series of squares has gotten some of the people close to you into some unprecedented situations. Consequently, you might have had to step up your game in order to help out using creative measures. While these likely weren't easy tasks, the thick of it is long behind you. This last square might bring up things to do with other people's problems again, but you'll be more equipped to deal with the situation this time. Whatever comes up again, know that this will be a decisive moment, and after this last transit, things will start to line up again. Be brave and give the support the people who are relying on you right now need. The full moon of the month will be happening in Gemini in your 9th house. This transit is about faith, inspiration, and study. This moon is here to help you get connected with your higher self. Full moons in Gemini elevate our thinking capacity, and since it's happening in such a spiritual house for you, there's a chance of feeling like your sixth sense is going crazy. Try to meditate and sit with your thoughts for a little while. Connection to the subconscious will give you solutions to many of the problems you may think you don't have the answer for yet, but the answers are already within you in reality. Even if the visions that come up may be nonsensical initially, they will eventually start to make sense. The year comes to a close with the long-awaited Jupiter ingress into Pisces. This transit brings expansion, faith, and prosperity to whatever area of life it shows up in. This is happening in your 6th house of health and duty. Having Jupiter transit through this house is almost like a protective cloak that makes you extra resilient. Setting up diets, routines, and schedules will be a lot easier than usual. Get your New Year's resolutions ready. This 2022 will be the year for them to happen. This transit lasts for almost the whole year, so get ready for a year of self-betterment. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com, where you can find actual horoscope for today.
Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.